right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that was our stop set, and we're getting ready for the news in the next minute and about 8 seconds. So when we come back from the news and all of that, I'll open the lines to take your calls. And just remember, today's Bacchanal Friday right here. But a clean Bacchanal, no confusion. No Bacchanal and a Bacchanal to put, we no Bacchanal. And we'll tell you more about the presentation of the essay competition, and Bruce will give you back the names of the children. So don't shift your dial, we'll be right back. The news is up next, sponsored by B-Mobile. Life is on. We'll be back.
Street, the official station that defends the nation.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected. Be positive. Be mobile.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. In the headlines, nationals stranded in Venezuela expected to return home today. Finance Minister hints at a subdued mid-year review. Overseas,
over 39 million jobs could be lost in Nigeria by year's end.
And now for the details. After 4 months of being stranded in Margarita, 29 nationals are set to return to Trinidad today. Last week, Wednesday, at a press conference, the National Security Minister, Stuart Young, granted an exemption for the group to return, as well as another group of nationals stranded in Guyana. The group stranded in Margarita are expected to return via Rutica Airline, which in return will send 115 Venezuelans from Trinidad back to their homeland. The minister said he will not get involved in travel arrangements. He advised that nationals with exemptions to return were to do so at their own cost. In other news, Finance Minister Colum Imbert is expected to make an appeal to the Parliament requesting nearly $2.7 billion in additional funds to boost the ministries and public services. The bulk of the supplemental allocations are expected to go to the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Social Development. The national coffers have taken a hit in the second quarter of the fiscal term, with oil prices taking a tumble coupled with the financial impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. At a press conference in April, Mr. Imbert said for the second quarter, which ended in March, the government collected $3.6 billion, which represented a shortfall of nearly $700 million from original projects. Now for a look at overseas news with Jason Thomas.
A team charged with developing the economic recovery in Nigeria from the coronavirus pandemic says about 39.4 million people could be jobless by the end of this year if government fails to act. The team presented its economic plan to President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday. It said the dip in the nation's oil earnings would result in US $473 million shortfall every month. Among the recommendations is the rollout of mass programs that create jobs and utilize local materials in agriculture and housing. There have been over 14,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Nigeria. And that was a look at our overseas news for today.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, Tobago and the Leeward Islands, generally sunny conditions despite a few morning showers. Mostly fair night with the low chance of an overnight shower. The Windward Islands, cloudy periods with occasionally light to moderate showers. Isolated thunderstorms are likely during the morning period. Conditions are expected to settle by mid-afternoon. Partly cloudy night, seas moderate, waves 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters, less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 25 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And here's a recap of our headlines. Nationals stranded in Venezuela expected to return home today. Finance Minister hints at a subdued mid-year review. Overseas,
over 39 million jobs could be lost in Nigeria by year's end.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. national newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. Stay tuned for news headlines at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Do have a wonderful day.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Muscle when the party start to swing. Muscle we gon' mash up everything. Muscle tell the DJ start to play what we want. Muscle when the people start to sing. Muscle we gon' mash up everything. Muscle tell the DJ start to play what we want. Hey you, we want more soca. You, we want more soca. You, we want more soca.
It's Friday!
So Trinidad Tobago, that was our news at 7, sponsored by B-Mobile. Life is on. We want to thank them so much. So Trinidad and Tobago, remember this evening we're getting ready for singing Francine and the Contender. And let me tell you something. All you have to up them likes, and them view, So guys, hold on, I'm coming back. I'll be back shortly. Do not shift your dial. So get yourself ready for later.
Make it jump. When the party start to swing, we gon' mash up everything. Tell the DJ start to play what we want. When the people start to sing, we gon' mash up everything. Tell the DJ start to play what we.
Life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected, be positive, be mobile.
Come talk with us.
Realest news, hard talk.
Real talk on the street, 919 FM.
You think this come with a free pass? Are you YouTube account and a leave blast. A nice little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures. And if you come here with a weak heart, you go pass out before the week pass. This worse than jeepers, creepers, werewolf, monsters and reapers. You think this come with
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back at 7:09 a.m.
green grass? This are some of the vilest creatures.
on a Friday morning.
A YouTube
Overcast in Port of Spain.
little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures.
Today is the 12th of June, 2020.
A leaf blast, a nice little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures. You think this come with a free pass? A YouTube account and a leaf blast, a nice little house.
So guys, you know it's a Bacchanal Friday.
You think this come with a free
But I had to give you the information because the people who making the Bacchanal had to correct them.
the vilest
You
creature.
know, I ain't gonna be like I told by some people, by plenty people. But I didn't come here for that.
Nice little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures.
I come here to give you the facts and the information.
A nice little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures.
So again, let me say good morning to all our viewers. Before I take any call, let me tell all you something. And I'm talking to no little bit of people this morning. Up my likes and my views.
A YouTube account and a leaf blast. A nice little house and green grass. This are some of the vilest creatures. You think this come with a free pass? A YouTube account and a leaf blast. A nice little house and green grass. This are some.
So you can go on YouTube
If you come here with a weak heart,
and look for Iowa George TV
this worse than jeepers, creepers.
and see us live in studio.
I come from a different timing.
Or you can go on Facebook,
Was hide the music of badness.
the Street 919 FM.
Many places.
Now I not begging for no views and no likes. I telling all you, facts is facts.
Hide my tent.
Truth is truth.
Squad behind him. And
It's either you like me or you don't like me. So if you love me,
hiding. Cause that's
up with viewership. I all are telling all you.
the siren. The incorrect part of speech could make your head up in the Gulf of Paria.
So we have Mr. Chance online. Good morning, Mr. Chancey Wancy.
Good morning, my daughter. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning,
Good morning,
morning.
Jenny. Good morning, all the Titans at home and abroad. Miss Felix, you know, I always tell you I love you, you know. Because when you played Dr. Rowley there, I said, my God, this lady right up the alley, you know. Yesterday, Miss Felix, you know, I spent some time talking about that because I mentioned to the listeners yesterday. And thank you very much. Quite a few people called me from Arima and they said they heard the contribution. I want to thank them. Because we from Arima, you know, I was teaching at Arima Boys Government, but Dr. Rowley was teaching at Arima Government Secondary, you know. We know the people. So we're not talking jokey. And what got me happy that you play the clip. Because last night I'm lying down there relaxing, you know, trying to cool my head and thing. And I see this doctor come up saying he built Arima Hospital. That's the doctor who tell me to use hydroxychloroquine. You know? I say, well, I understand because I understand what hydroxychloroquine could do to your brain. It gives you some kind of amnesia or some kind of confusion. Perhaps it got his brain combobulated.
That's a big word, eh? Combobulated.
A very big word.
Big word.
You know, very big word. It means severely damaged or injured, you know. Combobulated. Confused as well, too. So I thought that I was very happy that you did that. So I want to say to Dr. Rowley and his government, thank you. I'm a born-bred Ariman. And by the way, Dr. Rowley, my mayor, Lisa Morris Julian, said that you are Jahawim for life. Jahawim means the people who are born and bred in Arima. That's what we call ourselves, Jahawim. And she pronounced you as Jahawim for life, and I do that too as well. You are Jahawim for life, for designing, financing, and constructing the Arima General Hospital at $1.6 billion, 150 beds. We thank you for that. And we also thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, because everybody's silent about that. You know, Miss Felix and Bruce, there are 4 vessels sailing between Trinidad and Tobago now. You don't hear no Bacchanal.
Not a word.
Not a word. Let me tell you the 4 vessels. And you know why they have them using for? Because you have physical distancing. Here are the 4 vessels. You know, remember them? The Jean de Valais. The Trinidad and Tobago Spirit. The Galleon's Passage and the Cabo Star. All of them moving up and down. Where them they talking? All the bacchanal that they were creating all before, trying to put all kind of lime and all kind of things. Where them? Where are they? They're quiet as a mouse because 4 vessels moving up and down. And not only that, the Prime Minister, let me thank you for that. Because we already put on money, we have money there, we pay money for the APT James Ferry, it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go up on your Google, you could see it, it's painted red, white, and black, It's beautiful. That is the APT James. That's the ferry that will be coming brand new, made for Trinidad and Tobago, suited for our waters. Like Dr. Oli do that. I wonder if they'll go up do a live and see them do that too. Huh? That is going to carry 926 passengers and 250 cars. That's what happened. We're paying $64 million US for it. No cheap thing, modern. I thank Dr. Oli for that.
Mr. Chance,
My
we
dear.
have a B-Mobile quote of the day coming up. So,
Okay,
no. I want you to hold on. You don't have to hang up. Hold on,
Yeah,
and when it comes back, we will come back in. So give me
All right, thank you. I'll hold on.
couple seconds, and we'll continue with your discourse. Don't.
Thank you very kind.
This is Street Sense. Positive, anecdotal, and relevant.
Street Sense is brought to you by B-Mobile. Life is on.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected. Be positive. Be mobile.
Knowing is not enough. You must take action. Tony Robbins. That was Street Sense. Pick sense from nonsense.
Street Sense is brought to you by B-Mobile. Life is on.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected. Be positive. Be mobile.
All right, so Mr. Chance.
Yes, Ms. Felix, thank you.
You're
I was
welcome.
telling the people that Dr. Early led government, we are paying $64 million US for that, And don't forget, the UNC traitors wrote the Australian government trying to create Kankalang and Bacchanal for that,
Remind them, like just as how they want to bring sanction in return.
Foolishness. They didn't want us to get that ferry, creating Bacchanal, trying to say there's corruption. Just like the one who writes in Dulka telling them there are corruption with the Brian Lara Stadium. They're just traitors. That's what they are to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, doing things against the people. So that is 926 passengers, 250 cars. And that is now being tested in the waters in Vietnam. Tested, it's finished. They're just testing it out to make sure everything all right. And then they have a next one coming next year, they call it the Buko Reef. So you're talking about that is the Dr. Early-led government. And let me come on to the next part now. That Ms. Felix and I want to go to Tobago. I have a little problem traveling by sea, but I have to make it because I want to travel on one of those vehicles. Because in Tobago, they have established a special tourist site now called I Love Tobago signage. You know it?
I've heard about it.
Yes, they have nice signage where whenever you go to Tobago, the tourists, the guides, and they will take you there. It's a special signage that is going to develop a new tourism spot for the people of Tobago. I want to go there. That's a new thing they develop. And let me come to the next part here, where I want to congratulate the Prime Minister and his government. You know, Ms. Felix, they have delivered 40,000 salary relief grants, Ms. Felix, between the Minister of Finance and the Ministry of Social Development. 40,000 delivered And you know, the Minister of Finance also told us that they are delivering 1,000 of these a day, Ms. Felix. And you know that's costing us $70 million, Ms. Felix.
And we don't have to pay it back, eh?
No. And you know something? I want to thank Dominic Romain, because I'm going through my thing this morning and I saw him. He put up a post telling us that 35 million people in America ain't get their grants yet.
Oh, no, man. No, man, Mr. Chance. Mr. Chance, you're telling a lie.
No, I have it here. Dominic said 35 million, and it says, look, the president, 35 million still waiting. You see, when you come on show on Phyllis Pro and get the facts, you know. You could check it out until you see it. Dominic Romain put up that clip, and I saw it, and I said, I have to talk about that. 1,000 of them is delivered per day. And he also told us by the end of June, we should finish that. By the end of June, we should give all the people the salary grant, relief grant, and you have to pay it back. And those are very important things. And let me also tell you, before I leave, let me also tell you this, you know, that this government, is a big secret. I was shocked to hear the Minister of Community Development tell us that they built 38 community centers in the 5 years, you know. And you know, I'm very proud because Arima is one of them. They're going to finish off that Saturday, you know. Arima getting this brand new Arima Community Center this weekend. Brand new, I saw it, 2-story, fancy. I used to play table tennis there. As a brand new one with all modern things. 38 of them. Laloon got theirs the other day in Maruga. All over the country, we're delivering those things. And let me close off by telling you, you feel it's only that we're doing? We're giving people land too. Because I have a little clip here which tells me that after waiting for years and years, many people are receiving lands to build their houses on. Let me tell you across the board. In Diego Martin, people in Diego Martin, Lavantil, Tamana, Plumita, Barakpo, Manuel Congo, La Hoketa, La Hoketa, Bish, Tulapuna, they're all getting the letters of appreciation from London settlement. So they know they could settle there and they could go and get loans in the bank and think they had built a house. All of that happening, you know. And these, according to Eddie, these ink prostitutes and them on the media, they're printing any of that. Those fakers and those traitors trying to steal Trinidad and Tobago and sell out Trinidad and Tobago to America. I will continue to tell you the things the government is delivering, but at the same time point out the traitors and the ink prostitutes. And one day I'll talk about those who sit at a microphone. And there's one in particular, this station, where they talk about to get influential station. I'll talk about him and his double standards. There are lots of people on the radio now. I've been talking about television people with a double standard. I'll be switching to radio. So if you know you're on radio and you're double standard, look out, I come in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. You're pelting some boulders there, boy. I'm sure half of us didn't know half of what was just said. And yes, I'm happy that Mr. Chance said and spoke about Dominic Romain's post. As many as 35 million people haven't yet received stimulus checks. And the stimulus checks is not a free check, eh? You have to check the check. You have to pay back the check. But in Trinidad and Tobago, our stimulus grant is a grant given to you. So when I hear them talking now, it has irked me inside because they only come in to make mischief and mayhem. But let me put all your notice. Are ready to answer back. I'll be pushing back because I realize in this country, some people are allowed to do what they want and say what they want, and others can't. Like I got a text on my phone. Well, I'm now going through the phone really, and seeing this person telling us about how when we played this and we played that, it interfered with the spirit. I'm going to tell your spirit. You must tell your spirit, don't be one-sided. Because your spirit must tell you too. When they're cussing Dr. Rowley, calling him names like Oreo and other things, and when they're putting up things on Facebook to describe him in so many nasty ways, you must make sure that your fingers could type and WhatsApp to tell me, you know, I want to distance myself from that. But conveniently, if I play and I go play it, if I play what I want to play on the program that I am supposed to sit on here, when the morning comes, you have a problem.
And the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago.
You have a problem with that. But they calling Dr. Rowley all kind of names. Your own countryman, Oreo, all kind of thing. But you know you ain't have nothing to say about that. You don't have a problem with that. When they go on the platform and they talk all kind of thing, they're lying from head to toe.
You will make the difference on election day. Vote PNM. PNM is great. I said that. Make it clear.
Well, boy, you will have a problem with me since I know that does bother you. I go play it every day. I will send them little children. And only those send me them kind of dotish texts. You can refrain from texting me because I don't like hypocrisy. Good morning, Brian. Hold on.
Morning, Sharon.
Caller, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Sharon and Bruce, in the question and answer segment of Parliament, question was posed towards the other thing concerning that's a Marima Hospital by the one and only his name is Puatan, yeah.
Wait the first chance.
Yeah, Khan is trying to get the minister because he's asking about how much money was spent and he want direct answers to what and how was spent, right? So the health minister would have outlined how everything started. He went back again and asked this question but posed it in a different way because he want to hear something, he want him to say something that he wants to hear. Until the finance minister to come out and clear the air. You know what? You see the architectural to build the building and those things, that wasn't started yet. So and the finance minister had it to clear the air to say how everything started. All they actually did up there in truth, you know, they just turned us flood and said they're building a hospital, but nothing was in funding, wasn't in place, nothing was in the architectural structure for the how to build the thing that was in place, nothing was paid for, you know. So when the government come and they do this thing, but they want to take some sort of a credit for the Rima Hospital because they say that it was started under them, but technically that was started under them. In other words, what he was trying to say, 75% of the project had already started and thing by the UNC government under him. Because he looking like a fool because he did nothing. He was the minister. And on top of it, now he's not going into the question that the budget to build it cost a lot less than actually what they would have spent to build the hospital. Because what they projected to build the hospital, I think was about $200 million less. So, and I was telling you this, I was saying this on the thing. They do a lot of contracts, but not for to do good for Trinidad and Tobago, to the benefit of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, you know. It was just about getting the contracts out, and a good example of this, and they can use this. You see them laptops that they give a trend? That man pays for the teacher and them to use it. The laptop and them ain't good at all. They cheap no tail, but somebody get the contract and the money went out. Thank you very much, Charles.
Thank you very much. Brian?
Pleasant good morning to you, Miss Felix.
Good morning. You have 2 minutes and some seconds. Hit me. Hit home.
Good morning, Bruce.
Good
morning, Titans of Democracy listeners and callers. If Kamala Prasad Bisesama Baker could have turned over the soda, put it a little high, should have put up a plaque with 2 curtains over it and say she opened it. You understand? Anything to put a plaque. Once to put up a wall, then build it. That is what they did with Arima. That is what they did with Point Fortin to say that they have built it. They have built nothing. I had to listen to Obika down in Point Fortin talking that same stupidness, that diatribe about the Point Fortin hospital, which they did not build. People must remember what they did with the building on Chantry Lane in San Fernando. That was built by Patrick Manning, and that was supposed to take away the rental from government housing in San Fernando. But what the UNC did when they came in, they turned it into a nursing hospital, a nursing training hospital, And what Cessa did on the top floor was to put in a new elevator where she could go and rest to recuperate. You understand? Every time she had one of her sessions. That is what she did. And half of that place was not even occupied yet. It's so large. People must also remember that before these hospitals were built, which they didn't really want, if you had if you had to have hip surgery and you wanted to get a special type of screw for your hip, you couldn't get it in the public hospital. You had to go into the private hospital, which they suggested you come and pay over 200% for a little screw. They were screwing us about with a little screw. You must remember these things. How much money when we found out that we had to pay for little parts if you wanted a replacement for your knee and these sort of things for your hip. People must remember these things. No longer will that have to happen. You will go to the public hospital and you will get what you need because the Minister of Health has put things in place for us to get all CDAP since 2018. All your tablets.
Leave it there, Brian.
All your replacements.
Leave it there, Brian. We have to come back. We're going to the ads.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
This Saturday on Iowa Stage.
Yo, what up, friends? It's your boy Stargram here, and you see this coming Saturday, the 15th of June. It's all about yours truly, Ahmed Stargram, heading down to Iowa Stage. Yes, Iowa Stage for the first time ever Chutney Clash. You heard it, the first time ever Chutney Clash. Iowa Stage, that's this coming Saturday, the 13th of June. I'm going to be singing against my sister in the business, Kavita Ramkissoon, the Chutney Empress. So we're going to be live from 8 p.m. on Facebook, Street 919 FM and 101.7 Facebook page. You all keep it locked. Don't you miss it. This coming Saturday from 8 p.m. Yours truly, Instagram, Kavita Ramkissoon. See you.
Hey guys, this is Igil Kavita Ramkissoon, your Chutney Empress, and on Saturday, June 13th, I am coming to Iowa Stage on 919. We're having something called a Chutney Clash. And guess who I'm up against? Ahmed Stargram. That's my boy, you know. But you see, Saturday is no mercy. We starting at 8, so don't be late. It's 2 Chutney Soca finalists ripping it up on one stage. The vibes real nice. Don't miss it, you know.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iowa George, Facebook Neil Iowa George, and YouTube Iowa TV. It's Iowa Stage.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
With changes in operations due to COVID-19, over 10,000 TNTech customers have signed up to pay their bill online and receive bills by email. Commercial and residential customers, do business with TNTech online today. Sign up at www.ttec.co.tt/CWA.
Father's Day is almost here, so let's show all the dads that we care. B&M Wireless in New City Mall is having a Father's Day promotion. New City Mall is located at number 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square in Port of Spain. The grand prize is a Bluetooth headset. To be eligible, you must spend $150 or more in the store or send 2 persons to our store to shop. They must provide store personnel with the person who referred them, name and contact information. The promotion begins on Monday, June 8, 2020. The prize will be drawn on Friday, June 26, 2020. Come check us out today at D&M Wireless at New City Mall.
Are you looking for a home care aid for an elderly parent? Maybe you're looking for a nanny or babysitter for your children. Are you looking for a housekeeper or cleaner for your home or office? Then Helping Hands Home Care is the place for you. We provide qualified home care aid, nannies, babysitters, housekeepers, and cleaners at reasonable prices. We work so you don't have to. Just send us your budget and schedule and we'll make it happen. Are you trained in home care? Do you have experience in caring for the elderly, disabled, or children? Or maybe you want to earn extra money cleaning homes and offices? Then be part of our team. We want you. Contact us today, WhatsApp or call 4838741 to sign up. We are Helping Hands Home Care. Helping Hands Home Care. The home is where the heart is.
Technology just went a step further with Global Galaxy app. The Global Galaxy app shows you where the hotspots are when looking for a good time. Looking for something new? This app is going to resolve all that for you. It allows you to see a live projection of the amount of people in a specific club, restaurant, hotel, boat ride, and more. Showing you menus, reviews, specials, and much more. Global Galaxy is worldwide and allows business owners to upload their content, videos, memes, and menus. Global Galaxy app is also a very good marketing strategy to allow more traffic in your establishment and is available free for both Android and iOS devices. So, any user that downloads this app sees all participating restaurants, hotels, boat rides, and wherever you would like to go. Business owners just have to log in at our website, www.globalgalaxy.com, and register on the website. And you would have an admin section where you would be able to manage the visual of those who would be using the app. As long as you install the app and check into a participating outlet, gives you a prompt to check in anonymously. So please don't be alarmed. You would not be informed of whom would be at the establishment. It just gives you a quantitative live feed so that you would know exactly where you would like to go and how many people are there. Download the app today. Global Galaxy app available for both Android and iOS devices.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, the time I wake up every single day. I put on my jumper and boots. I do not have school clothes and shoes because I have to work in my parents' garden. I do not go to school. I only have 13 years, but my mommy and daddy say I have to work so we could eat. I have to pick lettuce, feed the goats and cows, and then help sell in the market until it gets dark. My back does hurt me from bending and toting water and animal feed, but I have to help my mommy and daddy. Today is my friend Bobby's birthday party, and I can't go because I have to work. I want to play games, eat cake and ice cream too. I wish I do not have to work so I can go to school and get time to play like all my friends do.
Children below the age of 16 should not be taken out of school or deprived of a childhood for the purpose of work. Child labor is a serious offense. Any parent or employer engaged in this activity could be fined and face imprisonment. Spot child labor. Stop child labor now. For more information, please contact the Labor Inspectorate Unit at 299-0300 option 3. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Small Enterprise Development.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the street 919 FM.
The Titans of Democracy on the street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. 7:38 a.m. on a Friday morning on the street 919 FM. Today's the 12th of June, 2020. And let me say happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthdays today. And let me take a call from Massachusetts. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Good morning. My morning inspiration, my morning stimulant.
Yeah. What's going on, brother?
You are intellectually invigorating. Mr. Brucey?
Morning.
Brad, I could see why you hook up with somebody like Miss Felix, you know. Miss Felix, I don't have all of the information in front of me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the previous PNM government discontinued flights between Heathrow and Piaco because they were losing an average of something like $250 million. When the Kamala-led government took office, that government then turned around and reestablished the flights between Heathrow and Piaco. Right? That is what basically started making even more, I should say, realizing more losses. Again, over $250 million. Right? When Kamala was in office. When Dr. Rowley's administration took over and he realized that Caribbean Airlines was a profitable organization, but the losses, that $250 million in losses was coming due to those flights to England. He again discontinued it. In yesterday's Guardian, right, there was they said that according to audited financial reports, meaning that it's been audited and confirmed, profits for revenue, right, for Caribbean Airlines was in excess of $2 billion. I think it's $2.3 billion. You see, when people could understand the significance of economics and not how to thief, you will definitely go out and put the administration that is bringing money into the country back in office, not the other one that thief any money and put it in a pocket. How many millions of dollars missing right now because they weren't brought back to be exchanged for the new notes? And as the finance minister said when he was asked about those missing hundreds of millions of dollars, he said, well, look, the Trinidad currency doesn't have any value outside of TNT.
Exactly.
So it's not like you could take the money
and carry it elsewhere.
It had to be in the country.
It must be under a rock.
So now imagine them. If all you don't understand economics, all you're definitely going to vote for UNC. But if all you understand what money is, you know how much thing. Look at yesterday was they had a bill on the floor. All right, for something like just below $100 million supplemental for the judiciary. They show you how many millions of dollars was saved by using distance. I forget the terminology. By using computers to hold trials instead of transporting people back and forth. Look how many millions of dollars. And they said they were able to have thousands of cases heard, went through the whole process using computers instead of having to transport from A to B and then back to A. And sometimes when you're transporting them, people and them, they couldn't hold no hearings for whatever reason. Now all you do is you pull it up on the computer, you have your trial, bim, bam, boom, thing done. All that backlog all them cases, people behind bars because their cases can't be heard. Now the thousands were heard using computers. All they wake up now, man. Yeah, and you see this thing I just be hearing about UNC and PNM. You know, go by what is being accomplished. Go by what is being done, and go and put all your that finger in the ink for the people that you know looking out there for the best interest of the country. Dr. Rowley, his administration should get international awards for finance because of what they've been able to do after walking in and finding out they only had 3 days worth of money in. You know, look at the health minister. Yeah? Trinidad is number one when it comes to fighting COVID. Why it is that the President of the United States of America don't call out to Dr. Rowley and say, Hannah, we're looking at 2 million people infected with this thing up here in the US, you know. We're looking at over 100,000 deaths, you know. Hannah, I want to be re-elected. Tell me what it is you do now so I could cut down that death rate. Because they're talking about another 100,000 before the end of the year, you know.
Leave it there, my darling.
Administration is fantastic. No corruption.
Leave it there. I want to take another call before I lose my time. No problem, darling. No problem. I know that, we want to make sure. So I know. But I have somebody holding on. This is your girl, Sharon Felix here. And my DJ, Bruce Wade, my next half. Yes. If all you know what good for you, tune in from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM every morning, Titans. Monday to Friday. Titans of Democracy.
Can't go wrong.
And on a Sunday, yours truly cooking. Anything you tell me cook, I could cook. All I'm saying is, remember, put your radio 91.9 FM, lock it. We out and bad.
All the time.
Yes, my darling Jenny.
Papa yo. But my selection down what I want some UNC like to mind me business, I want to mind them business. Is Barry Paradat coming back in the country?
Pronounce the man name properly. It's Padarat.
Wait is?
Padarat.
I like massage. I know Padarat, no. Me tongue can't think I wasn't godfather. Where Pradi? Is Pradi going to be screened virtually? And then when he's accepted as the candidate for Princess Song, will they be voting for him virtually also? Where is Pradi and Himami? Is Lala going up for some seat for the UNC? Did Lala say that he finds Almake Baker should step down and ride out in the sunset? What kind of cantankerous and dirty thing it is them people want to throw and win this country, Ms. Felix? PNM people who say they're on the fence. Look how this government has steered this country, especially if they didn't believe it before. Look at what they did under COVID-19. Look at the rest of the world and how they're grappling with it. And small Trinidad and Tobago, little says a 2x4 and it's a banana republic and all that. Look how they would have done it. Oxford University rate we won. All over the world they commending we. That could only happen under Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley and the PNM government. Because if it was Alma K. Baker, all they would have disenfranchised share. All you know what all you're doing, stumbling, blumbling, and falling down is not what we want. We want good, transformational, world-thinking, astute leadership. Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley and the PNM. We go beat them in the East. We go beat them in the West. We go beat them in the north, we go beat them in the south, we go beat them all in Tobago, PNM. I'm going.
So Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, you will do that in a while. Well, you want to do it after? You want to do it before and then, yeah?
Yeah, we could.
Well,
I still in on
Jenny, call Bruce.
That name,
Call Bruce on 340-2016. Call him now, Jenny. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning.
Morning.
Bruce.
Morning.
Mr. Chance, Teresa Conlive, Mammy Sauce, Miss Cummins, Starsky, Mr. Farman. I hear you. Yes, Sharon. I hear Mr. Chance give some
figures.
Well done things of the government, right? The 38 centers, Ms. Dolly Gasfrey bill and thing, right? Doctor, yeah. What I had to add to that, the teachers, OGT getting 10% increase. Teachers getting money too. So we have to keep the government there because they are doing things to help the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Right, Sharon? That is something I just have to highlight, that OGT getting 10% increase on their salary too. Okay? Take care.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we just gonna give you, what you call you? Right. We're gonna give you over the names of the children for the SA competition of the SEA students. I'm gonna say, SEA students. Students who are taking the SEA competition, SEA program this 2020. So let me just say, we're just going to give you back the names of the children. And I want to say to people, try and don't interfere with nothing, please, because I'm not interfering. There's a committee dealing with this whole scenario, and they will get in touch with who they have to get in touch with and speak with them. And that is that. I am totally not getting involved in it. I've put a committee in place, and they're doing their work. I ain't micromanaging nothing. So Trinidad and Tobago. You ready, Bruce? You think so? All right. So we're just going to give you back the names of the children.
If you pronounce it wrong,
it's
please
in
excuse
alphabetical order.
Yes, alphabetical
Those
order.
are the children who took part in the competition, and they will be called. All right.
So the names are in alphabetical order. Andrea Amari Houghton, Chakeri Hull, Damika McKee, Emmanuel Kell, Isabella Jordan Lopez, Jabez Josh Almani, Jada Campbell, Jahira Reyes, Jalila Bess, JC Lynch, Jeremiah Francois, Josh John, Josiah McKechnie, Kai Caruth, Kasaya Marson, Maya Seeley, Miriam Hadassah Kajo, Nikita Downs, Rahim Miguel Predume, Sana Caseman, Serafina Cummings, and Tyree Zion Phillips. So we'll call these names again after we come back from the 8 o'clock break. We'll call out these names again. And these are the names from the Titans of Democracy SCA 2020 essay competition. All right, so we'll call back the names again in just a little bit.
All right. I can take a call now. You have 2 minutes. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning,
Good morning. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Nice.
Sharon,
yes.
The figures and the things that was done. I would like you all to call out the name. You know, I just asking for the names of the places. And maybe you could put on the live some of the pictures of the places. Because I want people to realize that when the PNM say they do something, it is not an imaginary something, that it actually exists. That we don't say we build 100 centers and we can't see one yet. And we could give a name to the location and call it out. Just not calling out a figure. Because anybody just call out figure, you know, people just call out numbers. I would like us to call the location And maybe if you could show a picture or two, so we can show the evidence. And don't do like other people and just call numbers. So we had 100 today, and we had 95 tomorrow, and we had 78 the next day. And can you do that for me, please? Sharon? Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, can you do that for me, please?
I'll try my utmost best.
Thank you very much. You have a nice day.
You're welcome. All right, so guys, you need to share the live and log on to the Street 919 FM. And of course, Iowa George on YouTube, yeah? So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 7:54 a.m. We're getting ready for Stop Set. And when we come back, it's Bacchanal up in here. Okay. When you're ready, you will call me back. Or you're trying to drown me out. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're going to the ads Stop Set. Don't shift your dial. We'll be back. When we come back, I will make a set of Bacchanal in here. Some people will get sick today.